Are we relieved Trump is not president today? Sorts by controversial. Mr. Trump's remarks were broadcast on a conservative talk radio show hosted by Clay Travis and Buck Sexton around the same time that Mr. Biden addressed the nation and announced a first set of sanctions against Russia. I went in yesterday and there was a television screen. And I said, "This is genius." Putin declares a big portion of the Ukraine. Putin declares it as independent. Oh, that's wonderful, Trump said in an interview on the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton show. Putin is now saying, it's independent, a large section of Ukraine. I said, how smart is that? And he's going to go in and be a peacekeeper, Mr. Trump said. That's the strongest peace force I've ever seen. There were more army tanks than I've ever seen. They're going to keep peace. All right, no. But think of it. Here's a guy who's very savvy. I know him very well. Very, very well. During the radio interview, Mr. Trump said he and Mr. Putin had discussed a potential invasion of Ukraine when Trump was in the White House. I knew that he always wanted Ukraine. I used to talk to him about it, Mr. Trump said. I said, you can't do it. You're not going to do it. But I could see that he wanted it. I used to ask him. We used to talk about it at length. Putting aside the obvious Trump things, I still think yes. The biggest problem is his tendency towards unilateral action. We wouldn't see the coordination of sanctions with allies. Also, based on his interactions with Putin, I'd be surprised if he would do anything in response or just say, who cares? America first. Putin would be less likely to start WW3 if Trump were president. Dudes are more calm when they're getting their dick sucked regularly. I'll never not be relieved about this. I am so tired of reading about Trump every other day. There are so many Trump stories and mentions on every subreddit, it seems even well before the Russian invasion. For a guy that Reddit seems to hate with a burning passion. He still lives in a lot of their heads rent-free. The guy isn't president anymore and is a total nutcase. So stop giving him undeserved attention. Biden isn't great either. I'm hoping for something different in 2024, but am very doubtful. Considering that he's actively praising Putin's actions, yes, I'm glad he's no longer president.
The answer is yes.
Absolutely.
I'm happy every day he's not president, just more so today. We're relieved Trump is not president every day. Yes, every day. But it's not like Biden is that great. I feel like Putin has just signed the end of his reign with this. The people are standing up and the world is against him. I'm relieved Trump isn't president because now we have a rational president listening to advisors. So like Trump is many things. Almost all of them bad, but he's also unpredictable. And I'm inclined to think that that unpredictability had kept Putin and many others playing a more cautious game while he was in office. I think Biden is more normal and therefore more predictable. So now Putin is kind of testing the waters and seeing where it's going. Ask this question anywhere other than Reddit and you'll get a different answer. Yes, because it's nice to have a president be against Russia's actions and not in favor of them. Regardless, Putin is still in power. I'm tired of these memes. Meanwhile, in China, Muslims are being held in concentration camps and Hollywood and the NBA turn a blind eye to the fact. Taiwan is next. Yeah. Not that I think Biden is doing a fantastic job or anything. But I don't want a temperamental toddler handling the current situation with Russia and Ukraine. I have heard the opposite from people honestly. Honestly, from what I have heard, people think Biden is weak and that this wouldn't have happened with Trump. This is not my opinion. I can't imagine the fucked shit Trump would be pulling right now.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.